Most people give up right before things start to change. And what if you're at that exact point right now? Because there's something about progress that most people don't understand. You think you're far away from where you want to be. You look at your life and you focus on what's missing, what hasn't happened yet, what still needs to change. And because of that, it feels like you're not moving at all. But what if the reason it feels that way is because you're measuring your progress the wrong way? Most people measure progress by results, big changes, clear signs, something obvious they can point to and say, "This is working." But real progress doesn't always look like that. Most of the time, it starts quietly, internally, in ways you can't immediately see. You're learning, you're adapting, you're becoming more aware, you're thinking differently. And those changes, even if they feel small, are exactly what create real transformation later. Think about it. You are not the same person you were before. The way you think has changed. The way you see things has changed. The way you handle situations has changed. Even if it's subtle, it's happening. But because it's not dramatic, you overlook it. And when you overlook your progress, you start believing that nothing is happening, that you're stuck, that you're behind, that you're not getting closer. But that's not true. You are getting closer. You just can't fully see it yet. Because progress is not always visible while it's happening. It's like building something beneath the surface. For a long time, it looks like nothing is changing, but underneath, everything is shifting. And then one day, it shows, all at once. Most breakthroughs happen like that, not suddenly, but after a long period of quiet growth. Growth that you didn't notice. Growth that didn't feel important at the time. Growth that felt slow, but it was building something. And if you're still here, if you're still trying, if you haven't given up, that means something is still moving forward, even if it doesn't feel like it, even if you don't see it clearly. You are moving forward. The problem is you're comparing your current moment to your end goal, and that gap makes everything feel far away. But what you're not seeing is how much that gap has already closed. You're not starting from where you were before. You're starting from where you are now, and where you are now is already further than you think. This is why so many people give up too early, because they think they're far away, when they're actually close, closer than they realize, closer than they've ever been. And the moment right before things change often feels like nothing is working. It feels slow, it feels uncertain, it feels like you're stuck. But that's usually the point where everything is about to shift, because all the effort, all the learning, all the growth is starting to come together. You just don't see it yet. And this is the moment that matters the most. Not when everything is easy, not when everything is clear, but when you choose to keep going, even when it doesn't feel like it's working. Because that decision to continue is what separates people who break through from people who stop. You don't need a completely new plan. You don't need to start over. You don't need to do something extreme. You just need to keep moving with a little more trust, a little more patience, a little more belief, because you're not as far away as you think. You're not behind. You're not lost. You're not starting from zero. You are already in the process, and the process is working. Even if you don't fully see it yet, you're building something right now, with every thought, every decision, every small action. And those things are adding up. They are creating direction. They are creating momentum. And momentum is what creates change. So instead of asking, how far do I still have to go? Ask yourself something different. How far have I already come? Because the answer to that might change the way you see everything. It might show you that you're not stuck, you're progressing. It might show you that you're not failing, you're learning. It might show you that you're not far away, you're close, closer than you think. And maybe the only thing you need right now is to see that, to recognize it, to trust it. Because the moment you start believing you're getting closer, you move differently, you think differently, you act differently, and those small changes bring you even closer, until one day you realize you've reached the point you were once hoping for, and it didn't happen all at once. It happened gradually, through everything you were doing, even when you thought nothing was happening. So don't stop here. Don't turn back now. Because if you've made it this far, you're already further than most people ever get. And if you keep going, you're going to reach something even greater. You're not far away. You're just one shift away. And that shift is closer than you think.